Okay, good morning. We'll get things started off. Really nothing super big. Probably the one big thing that we have on the log is the robbery that happened, and that was this morning, about 1:20 a.m. It was at a casino, Happy Jack's Casino near, let's see, where is that? 55th and Louise, 4800 block of South Louise is where it was. We had a clerk that was inside, the employee was inside, the guy came in, ended up giving a note, and then took the cash and left. Didn't mention anything about a gun, didn't display any weapon at all, just took the cash and left. So there is surveillance there. We're working on getting copies of that. The suspect, the description, he's a white man, about 5'10", and had, let's see, a red flannel jacket, and doesn't sound like he had a mask on or anything like that. So we'll have to wait for those cameras to come in, and then hopefully we'll have something we can maybe send out some images. But that's all I have on that.
So he shows up and gives the worker a note?
Yep.
The note said?
Basically that it was a robbery.
But even in the note, it didn't threaten like I have a gun or
Mm-mm.
anything like that?
No, there wasn't any threats at all. No weapons that were mentioned.
Is that a little unusual for a case like robbery or a handed note?
We've seen it before where they're handed note. I mean, and then, whether a weapon is showed or implied, I mean, we've seen it all before, basically. So it's people using a note is not as common. Most of the time, people just come in and say, this is a robbery, that type of information. Sometimes they'll make a gesture or imply that they have a weapon, but it's not always shown that there is a weapon. So it doesn't happen all that often, but we've seen it before.
Left the scene, was it out front in the vehicle?
Out the front door, and then we're not sure where he went after that.
No damage or injuries reported?
Right, there was no damage at all. I mean, the place was open, so the clerk was not injured at all.
4800 South Louise?
Yeah, like 55th and Louise.
So Happy Jack's?
Happy Jack's Casino is yep, that's the business. That's pretty much it. The aggravated assault, that was a strangulation case. It was actually a couple of coworkers had some type of argument. The assault involves a juvenile. The burglary was an apartment garage that was entered. Nothing big from the disorderlies. Most of those involve juveniles. Some other reports on those. Family disputes, one was a no contact violation, the other is just a report. Frauds, bad check, a wallet was stolen, ID theft, and some other reports. Larcenies, a few shopliftings, there was an unlocked car, had a laptop taken, license plate, cell phone, nothing big from any of those. Narcotics, no big quantities. Robbery we covered. The sex offenses, 2 of those are reports, and the last one was a sex offender that didn't register. Simple assaults, we had a domestic on one and just a simple assault on the other. And the vandalisms, we had a window to a building that was damaged, some cars that were damaged, garage door, really nothing big, nothing concentrated in one area. That's all I have, unless you guys have anything else. Okay, thanks.